I guess he determined that Ariel Atkins had possession.
Clark, the switch on to Dolson, steps back and buries it.
And that's the way to push the ball in transition.
Oh, that's not gonna.
Here is Clark off the screen, launches, and drops. Stays here with Indiana. Clark, a deep one. Clark working on McDonald, who gives it a swipe. Clark, step back, hits a three.
9 total points in the game, steps it back from 3, knocks it down.
Caitlin Clark's greatness isn't built on talent alone. It's powered by a competitive mentality and leadership presence that you simply can't teach. She steps onto the court with the mindset of someone who refuses to be ordinary. Every possession, every moment, every challenge becomes an opportunity for her to raise the standard, not just for herself.
He does well every time down the floor. It tries to.
Maybe that'll help. Boston setting up Clark. ABC.
Done throughout her career at multiple levels.
Tina Charles just had 2 points. Again, for that reason, they're too deadly from behind the arc.
An 11-0 run for New York. Clark, she got enough.
With plantar fasciitis, but her team is beating Indiana.
Of that run to the finals before the Liberty fell to the Aces in 4 games. Clark connects. Clark working on Van Loo. Oh, Clark, pretty step back, hits a three.
But for everyone playing alongside her. One of the most defining parts of her leadership is how she sets the tone. She brings energy, swagger, and focus from the opening whistle. Her teammates look to her not because she demands attention.
The Indiana Fever having to take the ball out of the net a lot more here in this third than we saw in the first half, and that's affected their pace.
Clark outside, and that's good.
3 in the first quarter, the Mystics. Clark way downtown, knocks down a
3 triples.
Clark trying to answer. You bets.
Caitlin Clark asks for the ball, and that's why.
In between quarters, in between halves, to come out with the exact same energy, and especially.
Lebish hounding Clark. Clark, step back 3, knocks it down.
But because her confidence is contagious. Whether she's knocking down deep shots or directing traffic from the top of the key, Caitlin carries herself with the aura of someone who knows exactly what she wants and exactly how to get it.
It's up her ability to drive. She is a hard check, tough to keep in front.
Clark, step back, hits a 3. I think that was the right decision by Christie Sides not to challenge it. Would have been a tough one to get. Clark off the screen, finds some space, and delivers.
3-pointer made. Every field goal made has been 3, and Clark.
Minnesota shooting just 29% here in the first quarter. Clark looking aggressive. Clark launches and hits a 3.
Indiana, at least in the fourth quarter, an 8-3 rebounding advantage. Clark pulls, fires.
Where she left off, she was huge in terms of her offensive production against Phoenix.
Her communication on the floor is elite. She's constantly talking, calling out screens, pointing out mismatches, guiding spacing, and keeping everyone locked into the moment. That constant verbal presence makes her a natural floor general. She doesn't hesitate, doesn't second guess. She leads.
All right. They called it on Howard, her second. If anything, I thought maybe Kalani Brown might have been whistled for something.
Yeah, I didn't see that call at all.
Clark.
Clark launches, nails it. Steal. Mitchell the knockaway. Clark's 3. It's good.
3 and some change left to play here in the first quarter. Caitlin Clark pulls it back.
Is trying to stay connected against Kelsey Mitchell.
Team 5 run here for the Mystics after the Fever rattle off the first 5. Clark trying to answer, and does.
And now with 22 seconds to go, here's Clark off the screen. The 3-pointer is good.
Leads with clarity. And when the game gets tight, her voice gets even stronger. Another part of her leadership is her accountability. She holds herself to the highest standard. If she makes a mistake, she owns it immediately and moves forward. That attitude rubs off on her teammates.
Her body and get to her spots, being able to affect that defense.
Clark is coming off the masterful night, and
Caitlin hit it.
Since the Marina Mabry trade, and she has stepped up her game in that opportunity. Caitlin Clark for three, rattles it around.
Really get involved more on the offensive end.
3 players in double figures. Clark again with
McDenley working it around here for the Fever. Good ball movement on this possession. Logo shot.
Indiana with the 4th fastest pace of play, and that's
Creating a culture of responsibility and growth. She leads with both fire and humility, a rare combination in elite players. Her competitive mentality is equally unmatched. Caitlin plays
Things are dominating in free throws.
Clark knocks.
That's going to be what, if they can get back into this game, it's going to be grabbing those boards, getting some second chance opportunities.
Clark gets herself from up top, tries it again from a different spot. That will connect. She's still
For that left shoulder.
Austin had her 11th double-double of the season, and Clark. Clark, step back, hits a 3.
Not shooting the three that easily or that comfortably.
with a chip on her shoulder, always eager to prove something. Not out of insecurity, but out of pure hunger. She wants to win every possession, win every matchup, win every loose ball. That fire is what makes her dangerous even on an...
Her coach side in this team.
Clark comes.
Canada has been a problem for Caitlin Clark. Pressure all game.
Clark, a problem for Canada. Here's Clark, working behind Boston. Clark for the lead. You bet! The 3. Connecticut now 1 for 12 from the floor in this first.
good looks, though. They're getting good looks.
Clark connects.
They're hoping that can discourage Alyssa Thomas from making some of her great passes.
No one picks up Clark, who cans.
Going to get 2 or 3 closeouts each possession, and if you do that, you're probably going to have a team in rotation, and you're probably going to have some mismatches.
Clark step back 3.
Off shooting night, because she'll still impact the game in 10 different sides and ways. And when the lights get brighter, she gets better. High-pressure moments are where she thrives. She embraces chaos, welcomes challenges, and loves the feeling of care.
Indiana's gone from up 7 to down 7. The Fever had all of the energy early on. Championship medal of Las Vegas on full display, and Clark drop it. Boston gets it back to Clark, sidesteps Howard. She will launch and knock down a 3.
Carrying her team when it matters most. That clutch mentality is what separates stars from legends.
I don't know if Dolson was ready for that. It looked like she was positioning herself for a rebound. But she was right there in front. Clark, deep 3.
Who have a 9-point third quarter lead. Mitchell isolating on Thomas. Clark needs one. Finally
Leading the way out of that backcourt. Clark, Boston screen, fire away, hits a 3.
67% from 3.
Clark on a step back, buries a 3. Tufag Benlay. Indiana will reset. Clark, fire away. You bet. Just a little bit here. We'll see if the Fever can free her up. Clark off the screen. Clark launches, hits a 3.
Caitlin Clark's leadership is bigger than stats. It's the way she lifts everyone around her. It's the intensity she brings, the belief she spreads, and the competitive edge she never turns off. Her mentality is the backbone of her greatness, and it's one of the biggest reasons she continues to rise above expectations. For more Caitlin Clark insights, make sure you hit that subscribe button.